going on, YouTube? So I know it's been a while since I last posted. However, I am back. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a 3-year review on my car. So I got this car on December 19th, 2022. So it's almost been 3 years, which is crazy. It's like flown by completely. So yeah, there's a lot of things I want to cover in this video. I want to cover what I spent so far, what has went wrong, and what has been great. So stay tuned. So of course, the day I decide to record, it's pretty windy out, but hopefully it calms down. So anyway, what I want to first talk about is the wear and tear in this vehicle so far. Like I said, I had this car for a little under 3 years. The 3-year mark is coming in a couple weeks. But thank God I have not crashed or anything like that. So there's no dents on this car. There's only like minor scratches from like rock chips from driving on the road and maybe from washing my car from time to time. So what I want to start off with is the interior. Well, the seats have held up pretty good. Like you can see, there's not too much creasing going on here. You have some in this corner right here, but nothing crazy. All right, so the back seat, I have a 2-year-old daughter, so she is in this car quite a bit, especially with her car seat. So we can see here that there's some creasing here, which sucks. It kind of looks bad. I don't know what's going on here. This is temporary. I may have just put my hand there. It's fine. But anyway, there's some creasing there. But, I mean, other than that, it looks good as well. Okay, so now the driver's seat. So, I daily this car. I sit in it a lot. So, we're going to see what the driver's seat looks like. And some creasing around the edges there. Yeah, especially in the front. But I mean, overall, it's held up pretty nicely, especially the sides right here, which I'm happy about. So yeah, so that's the seats. All right, so put in the key holder, let's turn the car on. The car does have massage seats. So press this button right here, you'll see it's starting to inflate. Now it's deflating. And over time, it's gotten weaker and weaker. I believe it's just because of the material. I'm assuming since it's stretching, right? It's just being stretched out maybe over time. Like when I first got this car, it was pretty strong, the massage feature. But now I notice, even in its strongest setting, like it's just not as intense. Okay, so now to focus on the exterior. Like I said, there's not too many dents or scratches really on this car. I've been pretty careful with it. I think the paint is pretty strong on this car, especially the clear coat. It's pretty hard, I should say. So it's kind of difficult to get scratches. And what I'm really happy about is that there's no real scratches or dents on this carbon fiber mirror. Again, this is not aftermarket. This came with the car. It's a carbon fiber package. So it's an Audi genuine part. So yeah, they did a good job with that as well. However, the front's a different story. Here there's a rock chip. Right here. The headlights, not really. Just some dead bugs. I got this maybe, I want to say a couple months into getting the car, so that's been there forever. The rest of this is just dead bugs. Just dead bugs. It's not really scratches. So, to avoid this, you can get it PPF'd, which I'd probably recommend. I don't know why I didn't. But if you are going to get it PPF'd, I'd probably just recommend wrapping up until the quarter panel right here. And then get the mirrors wrapped. Because, the majority of the rock chips are on the front. But I mean, if you got the money, then just PPF the whole thing. And then you can go through the soft touch car washes without getting swirl marks. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, which sucks, but it's this tail light. So you can see right here, you can see there's some glue separation going on right there, and it's happening all along here. So this got worse over time. You know, at first I kind of just ignored it, but then I noticed it's starting to become a problem. The other side's perfectly fine. But anyway, I took this into the dealership. You know, this car, it's only got 30,000 miles on it. I've only had it for a little under 3 years. You know, it should be replaced under warranty, but that's not the case. So, you know, the factory 40,000 miles, 5-year warranty, that applies for like the powertrain and I guess major components of the car. But when it comes to trim pieces, or I guess light pieces in this case, I don't know, the warranty works differently. This is what the rep at Audi had told me. She was saying basically that they have to take pictures of it and it has to go through an approval process to which it can then get replaced. Again, I was not aware of this, but yeah, the warranties on these cars, they're tricky, man. Like they only replace certain things and at certain times, and it depends on the conditions. Like, they're very sneaky with the warranty. I'm sure this is not just for Audi too. I wouldn't be surprised if it's for a lot of car manufacturers, but like I said, this is the first new car I had, so this warranty stuff is kind of new to me. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to educate someone who's looking to buy this car, or an Audi in general, that just keep that in mind. I'm hoping it can get replaced free of charge. If not, I'll probably just go on eBay and get a used one, which I think it was like around 200 for a used one. I can just swap it out. But I mean, the other side's fine. The other side's not showing that at all. And the outer part's more expensive. So I guess I'm glad it didn't happen to the outer part. That's a positive way of looking at it. But yeah, it just sucks. Just sucks to see that. Okay guys, so the next thing I want to talk about is this wheel and tire setup. So these are the 20-inch bicolor rims. Again, these are OEM with the Michelin Pilot Sport all seasons tires. So what you'll notice is that there's not too much curb rash going on here, if any at all. And I think that's just due to how they designed it, which is a good thing. So you'll see here, this tire sidewall comes out to protect the rim. Let me try to get a close up here. So if you'll see, imagine my finger is the curb, right? It's gonna hit the rubber of the tire first, before it hits the rim. So what that does is it offers protection, you know, from getting curb rash. If you're going slow and you're careful, right? But if you're going fast, like, forget it. It's gonna be a whole different story. But thankfully, just because of the way that this is designed, it offers protection. This is actually something that I didn't notice until I actually hit the curb one day. I was getting out of a restaurant and it was dark and I was kind of in a rush. And I hit the curb and I panicked. I was like, oh great, now my rims are all damaged. But I went out and I noticed that there were scuff marks on the tire, right? The tire sidewalls, a bunch of scuff marks, and there was no damage to the rim. Okay, I promise to only try to talk about positives now. I feel like too much negatives. All right, so the first positive is the engine, the exhaust, just the excitement you get with driving this car. It is a fun car to drive. So this car, I did spec it out with the sports exhaust and the sports resonator. So I did notice that my car in particular just sounds like really nice. So another thing I have is the sports differential. So that means I could take turns like that with ease. That's another package I would recommend if you're considering this car. But yeah, these back roads are nice to drive on. Real nice. car, you know, it looks beautiful. Like almost every angle, the car just looks stunning. I love the color. I love the contrast in the rims. I love the design of the rims. You know, I just aesthetically, like, this car is beautiful. The seats, everything about it, I just like. It just sounds so good. Oh man. All right, so that's enough of that. Okay guys, so that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I covered enough information to help you make a smart decision if you are thinking about buying this car. Yes, the warranty stuff, you know, it does suck, especially when it comes to what's covered and what's not in the fine print. But like I said, I would imagine that that's for other manufacturers and not just Audi. Having this car for the time I've had it, you know, it's been amazing. I've taken this car on plenty of road trips. I've taken it, you know, to plenty of different places, and I just love driving it, is what I'm trying to say. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you want to see future content, as I'll, you know, continue to push out more content. And also, leave in the comments if you're deciding between the B9, this is the B9.5, but it's the same as the B9. If you're deciding between the B9.5 or the B10 S5, which is the new S5, now leave a comment if you're deciding between those two and let me know. I'm not really a fan of the B10 S5. It doesn't look like an Audi. It looks like another brand name car. I won't say the brand. I don't want to brand shame any manufacturers, nothing like that. But yeah, it just doesn't look like an Audi to me. I love the way this looks, and they didn't capture that in the new one, so I'm just not a fan of it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, and also in the comments if you want to, you know, let me know something I didn't bring up or something you'd like me to bring up, you know, comment about that as well. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.